This video covers us extracting our spring honey. It should have gone out a while ago, this one, but I felt it was more important to get the last video out I did, featuring the starving bees. A bit of a heads up to other people who maybe didn't quite realise just how bad the situation was. Things have improved since then, and things are looking a lot better now. We're on extracting our spring crop. It's very varied. Some boxes are quite nice, others are all but empty. We have a very old-fashioned, quaint system of extracting. There's no honey pumps here, no heat exchangers. No, very old-fashioned indeed. But it works. It seems to be okay for our level of production. We have an electrically heated uncapping tray and knife. Melts the wax and the honey mix and runs out the spout into the container there. Wax starting to solidify on top. This is my daughter Amy, Ted's mum, and her and her husband Sam do most of the extracting for me, and indeed they do a far better job of it than I ever have done. Rather than run with one large extractor, we use two smaller ones. They will actually accommodate 20 frames each, but with our wide manly end bars we can get 16 in each one. So we can cap 16 frames, load one extractor and get it away. By the time that's finished extracting, we can have the second one loaded and running. Yeah, it just seems a more efficient way of us doing it. Those are the end bars in question. And that's how you should use an uncapping knife. As I say, far better than me. We didn't realise the extractor on the left hand side was making so much noise that I've had to voice over all this. Last frame in to make the load up. And away it goes. We tend to run with the extractor taps left permanently open, stainless steel bucket under each one. Just keep an eye on them. Nothing high tech, but it works. It's a bit slow perhaps, but big enough for our size of operation. And by the time I get reduced numbers, it'll be even more capable of coping. Not much granulation this time. Not much oilseed rape this time. That stack of boxes has been done this morning. That one to do, and the empty boxes go onto another pallet here. Sheets on, pin the wall there to protect the wall from splashing. You always get a certain amount of wax splashing using this system. Beeswax and honey mix there, baker's honey that because it's been warmed up. Lots of beeswax there, out the properly uncapping tray. Shake of each cone, just checking for any high moisture honey. We are testing it as well, just done a test now, it's coming off about 18%. Bang on, just where we want to be. So as I say, uncapping where there's any uncapping to do. Loading that extractor while this one's running. By the time that one's loaded and set off, this one will be finished. I find this a lot easier than using a merry-go-round or any racking system. Works well for us with our setup. We need to change a bucket there. I can do that. So we're just standing around gawping. And of course we do get the odd visit from the foreman. How have we ever managed without him? It's about a week since I put this dry sugar on these hives to try and save them from starvation. See over there where they've sort of tunnelled it out, chiselled away at it. Yeah, proper cliff edge on there. Conditions are improving, it's a better day today and I think the weather's going to get better from now on. And they are flying, bringing in pollen. Not masses of flight, because there isn't masses of flight because there just isn't a serious nectar flow going on. But they are moving a little bit. So to just going to have a look in the top of some of these hives and see what they've done with some of that feed I give them, different forms. That's one where I gave them a couple of slabs of fondant, and they've certainly used that. Take the bag away, I'll leave that part one. Yeah, it's been a long spell from this, over 3 weeks with absolutely nothing coming in. Say it was purely insurance really, and if they don't use it, don't take it, it doesn't matter. I've been able to sleep a bit easier because I put this on. Insurance. Here we have a deep comb of brood that I left them, and a slab of fondant. The fondant's gone completely. The that there is fibre off the roof lid. Come off there where it's been touching. That comb yeah, stores have been taken down or used completely. Another one there. All the honey's been taken out, a bit of pollen left. And another one, again, stripped all the honey out. It certainly helped to save them. They may have been alright without it, but they may not have been. So I didn't want to take that risk. Still not out of the woods, but as I say, today's a better day and there's better days promised from now on. So fingers crossed. Some of these combs were quite heavy when they went, when I put them on the top of the crown board. They've stripped every bit of honey out. Yeah, this was the last comb in the box where I just left it with them. I've cleaned every bit of honey out of that, some pollen in the bottom there. Well, that's all been taken down in the hive. I also left them a slab of fondant because there wasn't a lot in that comb, and they've cleaned that up as well. Working their way through that alright. So yeah, I think that's benefited them, kept them going. The floor's back on now, and hopefully it'll last, the floor that is. But they're still working that sugar. That was 166, the one that nearly starved in the last video. Looking okay. Get the queen exclude off there. So yeah, these are the ones that nearly starved. This is one that's given a gallon of feed, emergency feed. We're looking alright now. It's the 20th of June and things have changed around completely really. We've got lovely weather. I think there's a bit of a flow on. There's been a lot of pollen in and a little bit of nectar. They're not out the woods yet, a lot of these stocks. They are very, very light. There's absolutely no surplus on them whatsoever, but the forecast's good for a while anyway, so I think they're going to rally now. I think they're going to be alright. Yeah, a lot of larvae there. It doesn't seem to have set them back a lot, that experience. Better seeing this than a big pile of dead bees just laying in the bottom of the hive. Very lucky to have caught these, just chance really. If I'd been here the following day, it would have been too late. Yeah, there's not a lot wrong with them, apart from lack of stores. Plenty of larvae there. Right, we'll shut them up. Right into it. Same colony 166. 3 supers on, occupying the top of the 3rd super. I'll stick them another one on. Just have a feeling we could go from bust to bonanza. Just have a feeling. I might be wrong. Going through number 69 here, and they have 3 combs, absolutely packed with pollen. Bonny colours, but I'm going to take one of them out and replace it with an empty comb. Give them a bit more room. They have 7 frames of brood. About where they want to be at this stage, I think. That was one that this one I did a top split on. They built back up to 7 combs of brood, so they should be alright. I have odd ones that built up and trying to swarm. So I'm going to take brood away, or even doing a second Demari type split on them, which is a nuisance, but just how the different stocks behave. I hope you found that of interest, and if you have, please subscribe. It won't cost you anything and helps us out. Thank you for watching from Swales Honey in North Yorkshire. Bye for now.